So you had a lot of dark years, big things happening back to back. Like you said, your mom, your son, you got out of this relationship that, you were deeply in. Then all of a sudden, Sean Price passes away, right? And then Prodigy passes away like 2 years down the line. You've been through so much in your life and career. How have you been able to weather the storm?
Learning more about me, learning being strong with me, learning how to be a man and control your emotions, how to express your emotions, to learn to, to deal with the trauma, heal yourself, to understand what you went through, and now it's time to push on. Create that inner peace within you. Have to do that.
How difficult has that been to learn those skills?
It hasn't been difficult. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. But and that's something as men, we need to pass down to our sons and our daughters.
But it wasn't challenging at all for you to learn how to do that?
It's shocking. It's shocking. You'd be like, oh shit. Just like, I never realized I had PTSD. And they were like, then later on, it's like, yeah, I know I had PTSD.
What do you think caused that? Well, I mean, you've been through so many different things, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been the stuff that you witnessed as a child.
All I'm going to say, once again, I'm going to tell you, the neighborhood I grew up in is a shooter's neighborhood.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
Got you. Okay. And so you were saying that passing that down to your children has been very important, right?
Yeah. To teach my little cousins, my male cousins, to how to be a man is a wonderful thing. How to have confidence, not to be afraid of rejection. You know what I'm saying? A lot of issues young men have now. They don't have nobody telling them, hey, don't be afraid of rejection. It's part of life. You're going to hear a lot more no's than yes, but don't stop. If you try to talk to a girl, she tells you no, then what? Okay. Did you fall down? Did you get locked up? Did you lose your hand? No. Then that's not the person for you. You continue on because you might get that yes. And then it's like, holy shit. Then you have to understand, be confident in yourself. Women love confidence. Be confident in yourself. Know that when you look yourself in the mirror, you see a king. Like you are dominant, like you're that guy. And you need to stay that. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that they need to hear. Because if they don't, they just like, you know what I'm saying? You get wild things of when a girl tells them no, then they be like, fuck you, bitch, and throw a bottle at them because they are fear of being, everything is like, oh, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to read to everyone because I don't want to stutter and people make a joke of it. No, you have to be toughen your skin up. Also, if you have that confidence, you know how if you make a mistake and keep on pushing. But mistakes are learning lessons.
You're absolutely right, because I think that a lot of us didn't receive that growing up, No,
not at all. Not at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, my mother nor my father taught me how to hug a woman or how to speak or to express my feelings or, you know what I'm saying? You taught, like, you can't really express your emotions. You just can't. As a dude, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. That doesn't make you, expressing your emotions doesn't make you a bitch. It helps you. It helps you tremendously.
That's something else.
As an adult, male or female, we must learn to control our emotions. If we give women a pass all the time, no. If men have to control it, women have to control it too. We're both emotional beings. Sometimes you don't want to fight. You just want to chill out. But that has to be taught. Control your emotions. Not telling you not to have them. You're human. You're going to have them. But you need to control them. You need to understand everything ain't for to be blurred out and said, because once you say it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to apologize for what you said. Why? Because when you said it, you should mean it. So don't blurt things out that you don't mean. Take your time and learn how to express your words. Use your words, as we tell kids. Use your words. If you control your emotions, you won't blurt out. You know what I'm saying? So if you said that, you meant that.
That's another thing that I was about to bring up too, because as children, boys are not taught to be able to communicate things the same way that girls are. Right? It's okay for girls to cry and express their feelings and their emotions that way. For us, it's like we express things through anger, and it doesn't provide the same relief that shedding
Yeah.
tears does. And then all
No.
of a sudden we grow up, and then women in our lives wonder, why is he so closed off? He doesn't communicate with me. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't tell me things and stuff. And then you wonder why. Why,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Because if you try to express to your partner and they make a joke out of it, most men are shut down. And they'll be like, I will never express anything to you ever again.
That's a fact. Tell me something you have never said in an interview before, whether it's a story or an interesting fact about yourself.
Can't say it.
Say it. All right. All right, G. I just want to thank you so much for your time. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we go ahead and wrap it up?
Elegy.net is the website. Get the music, get the merch. That's it.
That's it.